a month after the October 7th terror attack in Israel. Where are we? We find ourselves on the anniversary of Kristallnacht, that terrible pogrom which shattered Jewish businesses, Jewish windows, temples. And it's easy to see comparisons between what happened then and what happened a month ago. I have been spending much time in the last month talking to members of our community and also to individuals outside our community to help bring comfort, understanding, for us to try to come together in some sense. We gathered early on in our sanctuary for a vigil for Israel, with hundreds of people there physically and hundreds more online, a cross-communal endeavour. We've also held coffee and care, an opportunity for people to come and confidentially share their troubles, to explore, to try to make sense of what's happening. The next stage is poems and prayers of pain and peace, or prayers and poems of pain and peace. This is a project just for Temple Beth Shalom. And the idea is to help us come together, not in a dialogue or discussion or argument, but to come together because right now is a huge existential moment, a moment of crisis, a moment of confusion and pain. We're reacting to the events of a month ago and reacting to how each other reacts. And sometimes those reactions are intense and difficult. And sometimes they can bring us much healing and comfort. So prayers and poems of pain and peace is a way of asking members of Temple Beth Shalom to come together to write down what it is that you're feeling at this time, what it is you're hoping for at this time. As we gather these collections, these poems and prayers, and I've already received one this morning, and it's brilliant and beautiful and painful and honest and real. As we gather them together, we'll then work out what do we do with them. We may well put them in a collection and send them out to members. Or we might even gather together and have a communal reading so that we can be there comforting each other. Because we are one community. And we may hold very differing views on what's happening in the world. But the essence of community is to be there for each other, to support ourselves in moments of struggle, of pain, of confusion, of bewilderment, of fear. And all these feelings are real and need to be expressed, and expressed safely. So I encourage you, just as we did years ago for the last few years, to write liturgy, essentially, for the High Holy Days and for Pesach, I encourage you to put down your thoughts in the form of a prayer or a poem and to email it to me. And then we'll talk about it. If need be, we'll tweak it slightly, trying to keep it as close to the original as possible, so that we can come together as a community through this difficult time. And that way we can be there to support each other and learn from each other and hold each other and value each other and show love to each other. So I encourage you, please, put down your thoughts in a poem, put down your thoughts in a prayer, email it to me, and then we'll talk about it and include it in our collection. We have a family service this evening, so that's at 5:30, led by Cantor Liana and student Rabbi Ziva. And so I encourage you to join our families, to show them especially the support that everyone needs at this time. And tomorrow's Torah study is hybrid. This is a little nerve-wracking for me because it's technology and I'm very bad at technology. But the idea is that you can follow online in the usual Zoom link, or bring your breakfast into the social hall. And we will use that technology that we gathered from donations from members of the community. So it's hybrid technology with a large screen. I've seen it in action, and it's brilliant. And it really is inclusive for all those who are in person and online. You get to see each other. It's quite wonderful. So long as I can get the technology to work, I hope you'll join us for that as well as our Shabbat Shacharit service. And this Sunday, we're getting close to the end of the Foundations of Reform Judaism course. It's been an extraordinary course. This Sunday, we're looking at death and beyond. What are rituals, Jewish rituals of death? And what is the Jewish view of the afterlife? And how have these views developed over time? So I encourage you, please join us for our services, for our educational sessions, for so much that we've got going on in our community. And please search deep. Find out what it is that you're feeling right now at this time. Write it down honestly. And please send it to me in the form of a poem or a prayer. And then we'll be able to really hold our community together through this challenging time. I really look forward to seeing what you might send me, and hopefully see you over this Shabbat or at our Foundations of Reform Judaism course. And I wish you Shabbat Shalom.